So y'all wanted me to speak.
This one's for couples.
Yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how I ended up in this situation.
This one's
So y'all wanted me to speak on this. And the automatic red flag for me when I see older men is when I see an older man who still look like he trying to compete with younger guys. He still get his hair cut like younger guys, still trying to dress like he in competition with younger guys. It gives me very...
Okay. I got a question. Do I look dusty? You know what I'm saying? How am I dusty? You got to define dusty. So, because you have a post-war modern Haffas who got mad at me because of my comment, which I'm going to show you. So you see right here. So this post-war old bitter ass ain't sugar honey iced tea modern Haffas. I'm assuming modern black heifer. You know, because she had a coon response. So she mad at me because it's so funny how you heifers over the age of 35 got so much shit to say about older men. I guess you could kind of put me in that conversation. I don't see myself and view myself as an older dude. Even though I do, I realize that I gotta be better off health wise, and I gotta take care of my mental health more so than my physical health. I realize my mental health is more important. My peace is more important. It's funny how y'all got so much shit to say about older men, call them pedophiles, women who are, came of age, teenage, they're approaching 18 and like a year and a half from now, you want to, but y'all don't have that same smoke for heifers, because there's a problem in the black community. There's a problem in the black community when it comes to older women, SA younger black males, younger males in general, but particularly in the black community, SA, there be pedophiles to these boys. And y'all didn't say nothing when these boys are being sexualized and how y'all be violating them, taking advantage of them sexually, and y'all say, and you got these goofy simps that say that's a path to manhood, losing his virginity to a woman that's old enough to be his mama and aunties and shit like that, even grandmom. Y'all don't see nothing wrong with this shit. I mean, you talking about, these, it's just no accountability from women who are younger. A lot of y'all, well, I'll say many of y'all chase older dudes, but y'all get with the bummy. How can you get with an old ass bum? An old ass ain't sugar honey iced tea bum? And it's not because of father figure. I think there is some truth to that, but not all. But I'm starting to realize from the conversations I have with women, it's not that. It's about fronting and stunting. It's about a social status. But if it's about social status, why are you getting with an old ass bum? See, they want an older dude, but you want him to be a child. It's crazy. You got these females who just who sell themselves and exploit themselves to get money, but then they cheat on that older dude, ruin his life. I'm not saying older dudes don't ruin younger women. I'm not going to be disingenuous here. But what about the dudes that you screw over? You take advantage of this man. Okay, you could say, hey, here's the thing. I'm not going to do this overcritical. You should have took accountability. Fuck that. A lot of times, if we're going to use that argument, then we should be hypercritical and telling women, particularly black women, to be accountable. But y'all getting mad at me saying accountable, but you ain't took no lick of accountability. You just deal with shit. That doesn't mean you're accountable because you still ain't changed your behavior. Men are forced to change their behavior. Now you got guys who don't, and you see where they end up. They end up in either be unalived, they be in jail legally, or they be probably in a crisis center. They probably be committed. You know what I'm saying? And then you got the other situation where they are unemployed, struggling, they're canceled, fired. I mean, they don't have anything. They don't have nobody to turn to, Or they're out homeless out in the streets because of y'all. Reputation destroyed on all that shit. So we gotta be fair here, people. But I know women don't like to be fair. They don't. I told you they're about supremacy. So y'all want to demonize older men for doing younger women dirty when you have women of all ages doing men dirty. You have what about the women? What about the females who chase these older dudes and try? And yes, you should pay attention, older guys. Look how y'all went after R. Kelly, but these women knew exactly who the fuck he was, and they still fucked with him anyway. Y'all don't want to deal with guys in your age group, but it's so funny because when it came to the younger guys, one thing these teenage girls, these college girls, they were messing with younger dudes. They were just low-key about it. Or sometimes it was not. If he was tall for his age, look muscular for his age, they went there. Look at these teachers getting caught with these underage, these male minors, sleeping with them mainly. And yeah, some girls too. Look at how these prepubescent boys are losing their virginity at 8, 7. And it can be younger than that. Scary. Which is scary. 7, 8, 9, 10. And some of these women are getting knocked up by these boys. Going through the adolescence, going through the puberty, and they're being ruined by these old heifers. Thirsty as a motherfucker. There is grooming. Nobody wants to talk about how these women are grooming these young boys. And hell, let's just talk about even these older ones who are out there getting young D openly, ruining these younger men and exploiting these younger men. But y'all don't want to talk about that. All I said, you got women who are always in Peter Pan syndrome. Now let's be real. Some of these young guys want to get that cougar fantasy out their system. No debate here. But a lot of these old chicks, they got a freaky freak, and they want that fresh D. And also, it's a form of leverage. Let's keep it real. It don't matter how, even if if me as an old dude dealing with a young chick. She's still on that leverage shit. Women are about leverage. Nobody will ever want to have this red pill conversation. Y'all niggas crying about feeding this modern heifer nature, but I tell you where it stems from, but y'all don't want to attack this part. Y'all don't want to focus on this part. You just want to cry about, she's delusional, she's a gold-digging hoe, but yet they're messing with bums. Explain that. Okay? Then, so when I talked about if you're going to bash older men, so the minute I started criticizing older women, how they, and it's so fun, Dana Dean, Dana Dean, no disrespect to you. However, gotta call bullshit. You saying a lot of these women over the age of 35, 40 years old are doing well for themselves, well-to-do. Explain to me why most black women are the most evicted. Why y'all got so much debt? Y'all went to school. Not saying you specifically, but responding to the comment of this dumbass heifer. You go to school, put yourself in all. It's funny how Asian women and white women and the Latinas can get degrees and actually add value to the relationship, and still look for husbands, and y'all can't get no damn husband. Y'all choose the worst dudes. A lot of y'all don't even go to the computer science, the engineering, or even the arts, or the arts major side of the school. I was an art major. I was the only brother there. Did you know how many non-black chicks were there? There was a lot of brothers, and we were there you had your share of black men who are artists and, painting, sculpting, and, graphics. Ain't too many sisters there. But I'll be called a sellout if I was messing with them non-black chicks. But you had a lot of non-black chicks deal with these dudes in the computer science, engineering, biology. It's just the business aspect. But y'all just went to the athletics department to get with niggas. Or you dealt with the dudes out in the corner somewhere, them Pookies and Ray Rays. Now, I'm not saying if it don't apply to y'all, don't respond. But my thing is, I said a lot of these women don't have it together. Do you know how many older women over the age of 40 and 50 are broke and struggling? They're asking me for money. So if a younger man deals with an older woman, he's looking for a woman to take care of him. To be honest with you, I'm looking for her to take care of me sexually. Get that so she can get a rock so I get myself off. But if a man dates a younger woman, he's a pedophile. But you women can use men. You can use older women can use younger men for sex and grooming, and even try to take his money and try to groom him to get to be that man. And then you got younger women looking for older men for just to use them for resources, or just use them for as an emotional tampon, or just to look good, or just a dad. But they don't even respect his leadership and authority. They're just using this older dude just to for her own, just to look cute, just to front and stunt. But she's still young, messing guys, in her age group and younger, depending on the age of the woman. We'll talk, but it's usually they're using to deal with guys that are around their age group. So you use this older dude who have the basic essentials, so you can just set up shop and have your way with these other dudes. But I'm called a Dusty, so actually, don't ever call me Dusty, Heifer. You're the one who's dusty. That's why you got mad when a lot of these women, especially these women, are not doing better. They do worse. So the women are the real dusties and the biggest 304 losers out there.